Welcome to my channel. Let's see what you get. This is for Leo. A little hat. Just kidding. Please bear with me. I'm feeling under the weather. I haven't bloated because I was traveling and I did a pilgrimage, so it was very intense and I lost my voice, so thank you for your patience. So this is TH Thor, okay? Thoracis, Thor, protection, polarity, and regeneration. Can't get any more powerful than that. Check out Thor. He was heavy duty, and I think they have like comics or something, or TV, right, or something. I don't know what this is called anymore. I'm too old. So anyway, so you have here, believe in your dreams. They are your North Star. Also, make sure you write them down. I dreamt one day, and I'm a dream interpreter, but nobody seems to care about dreams, so I just left that, and then ChatGPT does really good in interpreting. Anyway, so I had this very weird dream. I didn't know anybody. I could see their clear faces, and I got mad. I'm like, what's the point in seeing these people that I have no idea who they are? So I just didn't write it down. Fast forward, went to the pilgrimage, and I had a deja vu there, which were exactly the faces I saw in the dream. But since I didn't write the dream down, I couldn't go back and references. So it's very important to have your dream journal, even if you're frustrated, and even though you think it's nothing, it's better to write them down and you reference them later. So that way when it happens, you understand the full meaning. I didn't understand the full meaning because I'm missing all the details that I did. So anyway, so keep a dream journal. And I don't know if I said this, but you have 5, 28, 25, 32, 43, and 44. No, 54. You might want to do 44 as well as a number. Okay, so let's see what your oracle is. And this is for Leo, throat chakra. So this came up in one of the readings, the oracle reading. So as you know, that I'm struggling with my throat chakra because I got sick. So you might be struggling as well. You might be under the weather, or you might have issues speaking up. That's all going to change, okay? So this is for Leo, sun, moon, rising. So there is some sort of faded. There's a huge tower moment that already passed. So this is huge destabilization with something that was possibly grounded. This can also be a move of an apartment or work or business or physical move, okay? That has already happened. Know that this is faded. You're going to be okay, and you're going to be sitting pretty, most definitely by Christmas, all right? Or by the next celebration. It might be your birthday, like the beginning of Christmas, or October, or whatever. There she is also, looks very contemplative there. So maybe, and kind of sad to some degree. So maybe some sort of message or some sort of like gift that somebody gave her that is faded, but comes with some sort of maybe sorrow, okay? I think if you've been having to save, or people have been very like guarded with you, or not splendid and not generous with you, I think that that's ended, okay? There is something that maybe someone saved or was very closed off, and there was a huge tower moment that created this, and that's releasing this energy for you, and all that is faded as well. And then wonderful encounters. Yeah, I think you're going to be very wonderfully surprised. You can also be going to the Orient, China. I think they have pandas in Washington, D.C. as well. Pandas, I would think, are very like sacred, or not sacred, but they were going to go extinct, so they take care of them a lot. You know, they're kind of like big, huge teddy bears. I think you might go on a major expedition, maybe to Africa or China or something, or go see very exotic, very unique things, okay? That also is faded. This can also be some sort of travel coming in, or communication, most definitely, okay? There's communication coming in. You might also go to a sanctuary of some sort. Let me know in the comments below. 7 of Cups, so this is like lots of wishes. You know, this is about like, she reminds me of, you know, the character in Peter Pan, I forget what her name is. And so, you know, them traveling at night and really flying, right? I forget what her name is. Let me know in the comments below. All right, so there was something that was fated and destined that maybe didn't turn out feel Wheel of Fortune, maybe lots of options or dreams that you thought weren't going to come true. But here's the Emperor, okay? The Emperor was in the other reading, and I forgot to mention that we did Aries in the other reading, and that was their sign. So there was something that didn't come out with some sort of Aries possibly, or power, right, or position that you were wanting and that didn't come out. Maybe that has to do with your throat chakra and you need to be more verbal about it, okay? And you didn't get the job. Let's see. Yeah, this has to do with your legacy, something that you've had to work very hard for, all right, that you're very prepared for. So this is a lot of degrees, PhDs, masters. This can also be lots of certification that are required that you basically got, okay? And that's going to give you generational wealth and a lot of money. But for whatever reason you didn't get a job that you applied for, or you're struggling with money, or something having to do with money. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Closed, yeah. Four of Cups. There's an offer that was closed that wasn't given to you. Five of Pentacles, all right, yeah, you're struggling. There's a judgment call, so there's going to be some sort of, this can also be a bid that you didn't get that you should have gotten, okay, and they just like screwed you over. There's going to be a judgment call on that. So there's going to be a judgment call on something that you wished for that possibly was your destiny, but it changed, okay, because of something or someone. And so because there was a tower moment, all right, like they did some sort of sketch stuff, but there's going to be judgment by Christmas. It's all going to be exposed, and they have the tickets, okay? So there's going to be paperwork or Instagram or social media or pictures or something that's going to be very significant, okay? You're going to have victory with this after much protection. And some sort of like, I don't know, like you're on top and people are going to start understanding what happened. This is beautiful. Yeah, after like lots of toxicity. Let's see, and you're going to have generational wealth. And you might be in this Emperor position, or an Emperor is going to help you, but I think that this is you, okay? You're going to meet this person like in an adventure, traveling, or some sort of communication that's coming. Yeah, there's something, a magician, there was something that worked. Okay, that was very much manipulative. I feel that there was some sort of spell work done, all right? Might be dealing with a Scorpio, or this is like an ending that was supposed to just, like death in reverse. So something that didn't transform, that sort of got stuck, but you're moving forward. So you might have some Cancer, be dealing with a Cancer. This can also be, you might have a plane, a car, a yacht, something that's going to be significant, but most definitely moving forward. Chinese year of the horse as well, and you're going to get justice and balance. So whatever happened in the past that was really sketch, that you should have deserved to get this because it was fated, but there was an intervention and they conned you, you're going to get justice. And it looks like this has to do with work, and it looks like somebody in a very high position, but also angelic justice, right? Spirit justice, and it's all there in the receipts as you guys that are young do it. And there's going to be huge like balance and prosperity, and this is really going to make you have like legacy, and people are going to highly respect you, and it's due to all your hard work, and people are going to realize that you deserved what you've gotten. Okay, so anyway, I love you very much. And I'm so sorry this happened to you, but you're going to be rewarded, and it's destined and fated by Christmas, most definitely. I ate breakfast, and so I can barely like my little pansies are like. But let me know in the comments below. This is amazing, and I apologize for my throat, although you do have the throat chakra, so that's going to be expanding. Love and light, let me know.